Hi, and my name's Tala. I'm just presenting to you one option for a resource to help you through the process of creating a poster. There are many resources out there that will also support you in this journey, so I really highly recommend you go and look at what other people are suggesting and use this one as just another aspect of your learning. So having said that, let's get going. So how to create a poster. So a poster presents information with pictures, graphs, and keywords. The idea of a poster is that it's an instant message that people can pick up the moment they look at your poster. So bear that in mind. It informs the reader at a glance what you're trying to say or sell. So it needs to be well thought out, and definitely it needs to be eye-catching. So here's some things to consider. Use an easy-to-read font. People don't want to be struggling to read what you've got to say. Use colour, but don't do too much. Use graphics because they are very easy to communicate a message. Choosing a colour scheme, make it visually appealing. Keep the colour of the theme in the correct order, or correct, like if you're having a red nose day, well, you use red, example, because people don't want to have to be guessing or thinking about your message. Make the font a dark colour and easy to read. Avoid too many colours or ideas. You don't want to clog it up. You just need to think very carefully about what's important. So images are really great because images immediately portray messages in ways that words can't. So make sure that any of those images you use are very specific to your message. Use space wisely on your poster. Don't become crammed and don't overlap. And of course, charts can be really helpful because, again, they're like pictures that portray an understanding of a concept faster than what words could possibly do. The idea that we like to present is KISS. Keep it short and keep it simple. It's a really good thing to do. So here's some things to remember in your poster development. Identify your key ideas. So make a brainstorm, write down your key ideas and things that you might like to use to portray those ideas. Create a draft of your final outcome and design the layout in the draft and be prepared to make changes and adapt the poster. Be flexible. Also, I'd like to mention here on YouPlanIt there are specific dimensions that posters should conform to, so have a look at that. Use a small amount of text because that means people have to read. They don't want to read too much. Make it attention grabbing and keep it light with darker text or use contrasting colours. So here's some common errors when creating a poster. So you want to try to avoid these errors. So it's just too busy. There's too much in there that the mind can't keep up with it, and maybe there's some conflicting ideas as well. So too much colour, too much text, too many pictures, boring to look at, overwhelming to look at. So these are things you don't want in there. So make sure you check those. So good luck. I hope that was helpful. And as I mentioned earlier, there are also other resources you can look at to support your development of a poster. Well done and good luck.